Welcome to Divers School.
Okay.
Put your hands up. Get ready to go diving into the pool. You ready? Dive down. Splash. Come up for air. And swim across the pool. What letter is that?
R.
R. Ready? Let's do it again. Arms up. Dive down. Splash. Come up for air. And go all the way down to the letter. What letter is N? Very good. Now, arms up. Splash. Dive down. Swim up and over. Now, swim back up and over again. What letter was that? N. Hi, it's Mrs. Wiggins from OT. Today we're going to be talking about a group of letters called the diver letters. Now when you're learning how to make letters, it's really important to learn them in groups that have similar movements, kind of like the magic C letters that we talked about last time. So today we're going to be talking about the diver letters. All of these letters are going to dive down, swim up, and over, and then they're going to turn into a letter. And so the first thing that we have to do is I have to tell you a little story. So the story is about a little boy that loved to go swimming. And this was his pool. And inside the pool was some water. And here's the little boy on the side of the pool, ready to dive in. He's learning how to dive. So what we're gonna do is he's gonna stand right there and he's going to dive in. Ready? Dive down, splash. Come up for air, and swim across the pool. Do you see what letter that is? What letter is it?
R.
It's the letter R. When he dove into the water, can he stay down there?
No.
No, he has to come back up so that he can breathe. So he has to dive down, swim up, and over. When you swim up, you have to make sure that you trace the line on the way back up. So now I want you to try. So let's try it together. Ready? Dive down, swim up, and over. Voila! You made the letter R. Do you know what some kids do? Sometimes when they make the letter R, they go like this. Dive down. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Swim up and over.
That's horrible.
Does that look like the letter R? It looks like some weird V with a little hook on it or something like that. I don't really know what it is. But what I like to call this space right here, let me show you what it is.
I like to call it a stinky garbage can. We don't like stinky garbage, so we definitely don't like stinky garbage in our letters either. Yuck! If there's space in your letter R, there's gonna be space for garbage. So let's not put the garbage in our letters, okay?
So that is pretty silly. And it helps us remember not to do that. And the way that we can fix it is by remembering to trace on the same line all the way back up to the very top. Now, another thing that some kids do is they go like this. They make a big line down. That's good, right?
Yes.
But then they pick up their pencil or their marker or their crayon and they're like, oh yeah, the letter R has a hook. So I gotta add a hook like that. And then I think it has a line like that. Now, it kind of looks like the letter R, but do you know what usually happens? When you start thinking about what you're writing, like the words that you're writing and the story that you want to tell, you stop thinking about how to make the letter. And if you make your R's like this, it becomes a habit. And when you start writing really fast, which we want you to be able to write fast when you're thinking about your stories, you end up making something like this. Those are the three parts, but I can't tell that that's the letter R because they make big line down, they make a hook, and then they add a line. And so it kind of looks a little sloppy and it makes it hard to read. And so we want to make sure that you never, ever pick up your pencil when you're making your diver letters. Not for the letter R or any of the letters that I'm about to show you, because they all dive down, swim up, and go over. The next letter that we're going to learn is the letter N, and it is also a diver letter. So you start at the side of the pool. There's that little boy. He's ready to dive in. Dive down, swim up, and swim across the pool. But this time, he dives back down. What is that letter?
N.
It's the letter N. It's the same thing as the letter R. In fact, do you see the letter R hiding inside there? Dive down, swim up, and over. Do you see it? It's hiding in there. It's kind of like when we say abracadabra and we turn it into another letter. Let's try it. Ready? Dive down, swim up, and over. Say abracadabra.
Abracadabra.
Kazam! The letter R turned into the letter N. The next diver letter that we're going to be working on has a bunch of dives in it. So the first one, he stands on the side of the pool. He dives down, splash, come back up for air, swim across the pool. Do you see the letter R?
Yes.
But then we're gonna go straight back down. Do you see the letter N?
Yes.
Now guess what? He comes back up for air again. Ready? Swim up, trace on the same line, and he goes back one more time. What letter is it?
M. Lowercase m.
It's the letter M. So letters R, N, and M are all diver letters. Now, did I pick up my marker?
No.
Nope. So there's no little extra parts. And I don't see a stinky garbage can in there, do you?
No.
Nope. Let's see what it looks like if it has a stinky garbage can. Because sometimes this is what kids do. They go dive down, swim up and over and up and over. What is that thing?
Two stinky garbage.
Well, there's some stinky garbage cans in here. Here's one. Ew. Here's another one. Ew. And sometimes we only see one stinky garbage can, but either way, I can't even tell what that letter is. I wouldn't even know what it was.
And I really hate stinky garbage.
So let's not add stinky garbage to our letters and always trace back up on the same line and come back down again.